2017 Cadillac XT5. We have a new rack and pinion installed on this car, and they were surprised that they'll have to do a programming afterwards, but it is actually part of the power steering control module. So if I can find my mouse here, there's my mouse. We're already selected in there our J2534 MDI2 down there. And we're going to go to replace some program ECU, and the reason I'm showing this one is because other than just the normal programming stuff, sometimes there are extra procedures that are given to you within the programming that have to be done. So there's our XT5. Wait for it to load up, find the VIN. That's the right VIN. Hit next. And we are going to find, let's see, how can I do this here? There we go, that's better. And we're going to go into our power steering control module, programming and setup. Take note of that there. You have the special, or your function sequence. So we're going to come in here, we're going to do our programming first, and then after that we know that there will be a setup procedure. Alright, so current calibrations, we really don't care because, again, those are those little stars I was talking about in one of the other videos. You can see that the current up there on the top part there, the new software is already installed. However, the number 2 and number 3 on there, those are numbers that are made out of the factory. They don't really apply to the vehicle. So we're going to make it now married to the vehicle. Right, next, let it begin its programming. Should be a relatively fast one, I hope. There you go. Geez, I wish they would all count down that fast. And once that's done, it's going to give me an option down there at the bottom that should say proceed with same VIN. If it ever gets there. There we are. So always look down here and see whatever information they're actually giving you in here. Turn the ignition off for 30 seconds to reset the controller. I will do that after I perform my setup. So it already locked the VIN in there from the last time that we just did something with it. Go back in, power steering control module again, and this time we're going to click on setup. Hit next. It's going to launch a special application, which is actually kind of linked into the GDS2. Check that the ignition is on. It is. Align the front steering wheels front and straight. Center of the steering wheel. We are straight. And a little bit more. Maybe just a little bit more. Yeah, that's better. Alright, and next, remove the hands and objects from the steering wheel and press next. Well, why would they say that? Let me hit next. Let's see. Anything? Please turn the ignition off and remove the key. Well, that's kind of funny because key is prox. So, let's just say, yeah, I removed the key. Now, open and close the driver's door and avoid turning on any operating accessories, radio, headlights, or anything else at this time. Then press next to proceed. Sure. So, to keep the chime off, what I did was just close the latch on the side. But we are going to now open the door, which the latch did pop. Let me pop it 2 fingers here. Okay. That's now open, and then we're going to close it again. Alright, there's my beep to confirm that it knows that there's a key in the car. So it's opened and it's been closed. Hit next, and now we're going to wait 45 seconds. I don't know who drives this car, by the way, but it has memory seats, and I'm just about up on top of the steering wheel now.
Yep.
And 10 seconds left. I wish I could speed this thing up for you guys when I post these videos, but since I'm only doing it for my phone and not editing, it doesn't allow you to fast forward anything afterwards. I'd have to put it into an editor program. Turn the ignition on and press next. So turn the ignition on one of these things. Press and hold that button in there for about 5 seconds. And that's how you get the ignition to turn on. And there goes that memory seating again. Okay, ignition's on. Hit next. Let's make sure. Please turn the ignition off and press next. Okay. Wait 20 seconds more. Wish I had like a little something like even an advertisement. I wouldn't even care. Just something that plays on the screen instead of staring there at a screen counting down. Turn the ignition on, press next. Again, press, hold. Wait for everything to come on, and then the seat will crunch you up again. Oh, Jesus. Who drives this thing? Successfully completed. Press finish. That is now finished. And we no longer have what the original screen was, where it said power steering or service and drive with care, all that good stuff there. So now we're going to turn the key off. I'm going to give it a few more seconds. Start it up. And washer fluid low. We don't care about that one. We can dismiss it. And that's it. So, power steering is back. And we are all set to go. Nice, easy one.